She can be very vindictive.
Okay, so let's not say that out loud.
I'm going to be very honest with you, Judge.
Okay.
I have no intention of paying one penny. All y'all have just failed me. Give my last tears and blood, sweat, and tears into this. In March, I was in jail for beating him up. I'm hopeless, frustrated, and exhausted, and I'm done, sir. I'm mentally.
Ma'am.
I'm
All right.
in middle school. I didn't pass. I'm not educated. I need to speak to me like a toddler. I would understand that better. Thank you.
From the beginning, this case is completely chaotic. Our husband and wife don't get along, they won't leave, and they won't pay the rent. This is the ideal setting for a courtroom meltdown. The husband takes the lead and appears to be a fairly typical man, only offering his perspective. However, the wife then barges in, and it seems like someone turned up the drama. She is shouting, yelling, and making outrageous remarks unrelated to the case at hand. In a matter of seconds, a landlord argument turns into a reality TV meltdown. Tell me in the comments which side you support, the wives or the husbands. Let's get started and observe.
Your name, sir?
Devin Miller.
All right. And Miss Mahmood, is she here or
no? Yes, she is here, but I think she's having some difficulties right now.
Your Honor, we haven't received a payment since the last time we were here. It's $26.65 total. $25.65. I'm sorry.
25.
Oh. So I recently just received employment, so been waiting for my check to come between that time.
I have a note that $1,000 was going to be paid. I don't know why.
$1,000?
Okay. Well, how would you intend on getting this paid off, sir?
So I don't get paid until the 28th.
Until the what?
The 28th of June.
Okay, but all right, let's take that. And how much would you be willing? How much are you going to be able to pay?
So with me working weekly, I get paid $5.60 on a full.
On a full check, you get how much?
$5.60 minus tax.
Because I don't know how we're going to do this if she's not here, because I'm about to. I mean, my inclination is to issue a judgment.
Well, we've been having some difficulties in being uncooperative.
Pardon?
She was being uncooperative. I would hope that you don't throw it out because I'm really trying.
She was being uncooperative.
I apologize for interrupting. I have an IM out front, but she doesn't want to come into the courtroom because of a contact order between her and her husband.
We don't have one, sir, Your Honor.
Are you her husband?
Yes. May I explain?
Please.
Okay, so recently she's having a spat with me. She's just upset that she wanted me to apologize for a misunderstanding that we had before coming here to court when she got verbally volatile with me. So she decided to.
Okay. That's fine. Is there a no contact order between the two of you?
No, there's absolutely not. She probably just said that just to make things worse on my end.
Well, they couldn't get much worse.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm not really sure. She can be very vindictive.
Okay, so let's not say that out loud. Okay. Can you go down the hall and
sign her into Zoom?
No. She's here. Yeah, well, ask her if she's going to participate in the hearing. Him over here.
Sir. Yeah, I'm seeing.
All right. And what's your name?
Miriam Mahmood.
All right. There's a total amount of $25.65 owing. Was there a method by which you were intending on getting this paid, or do you know?
I'm going to be very honest with you, Judge.
Okay.
I have no intention of paying one penny. No intention of paying one penny. I've been with Barnes and Barnes for since 2021 in this place. I've been with Barnes and Barnes for about 6 years now. Before that, I was in different apartments with Barnes and Barnes. Before that, I've been in EMU since I was 16. Eastern Police, Ipsy Police, all y'all have just failed me. I've been begging Barnes and Barnes to fix my house for a simple fan for heat in the winter. I'm having to take money out of my pockets to keep myself fed. I would rather sleep in my car than fight for a house, because along with this court case, I'm dealing with my dad who decided to touch me for 6 years and get away with it. Along with that, I'm dealing with my mom not cooperating and being in cahoots with him. I'd rather win a settlement than fight for this and give my last tears and blood, sweat, and tears into this. My husband doesn't understand how to speak to me nicely. That's why we're not standing here together. And I'm not gonna stand next to a man who doesn't know how to open the right door instead of the left door and snap at his wife. I'm not going to do that. I walked out because in March, I was in jail for beating him up.
Nothing says you're the reasonable one quite like announcing in open court that you've already been charged with assaulting your husband. That's definitely the kind of revelation that wins points with a judge. At first I honestly wondered whether the husband might have been exaggerating, maybe trying to make her look worse to gain the upper hand, but the moment she opened her mouth I thought nope, he was describing her perfectly. The way she jumps from one disconnected topic to another is dizzying, and trying to follow her logic if any exists is nearly impossible. Judge Simpson keeps letting her talk and I can't tell whether he's trying to give her room to reveal everything or just waiting for her to run out of steam. I can't imagine living with that every single day. No wonder the husband looks like he's aged a decade in 6 months, and unbelievably this isn't even the worst part. She somehow becomes even more chaotic as the hearing continues. In landlord-tenant cases you usually want to appear calm, focused and reasonable. Instead she's doing the exact opposite, digging herself deeper with every sentence. After watching this first part, let me know in the comments whose side you're on. Your reactions help highlight how wildly different people interpret the same courtroom moment, so don't hold back when you share your thoughts.
I'm not going to stand here and go out of my character and act irate when I don't want to fight for something that's mine. That's not, he claims that it's his more than mine. I brought him into my house. I gave him my car. I gave him the clothes on his back. I'm not going to fight for this anymore. I'm exhausted, tired, and hopeless. Ipsy Police was in my house today at 5 a.m. when I asked for harassment. I filed a PPO. I'm getting no help. I'm hopeless, frustrated, and exhausted, and I'm done.
Okay. I just had to make sure, which is why I wanted to do in the courtroom, that I was going to find no tribal issue. I was going to issue a judgment to the plaintiff. And I just wanted to make sure that you understood what the court was doing, which is why I wanted you here. All right. So the court finding no tribal issue on her judgment for possession and money. It looks like you requested for possession and money as to both defendants. Total amount, the 25,600, that was inclusive of cost, correct?
Yes.
In the total amount of $2,565. And an order of eviction or writ will issue in 10 days. All right. Thank you.
Sorry, could you say that again? I speak 3 different languages. I'm not American. I'm British. So I didn't understand one word that came out of your mouth. I'm sorry, sir.
The whole thing?
You're throwing legal words at me, sir. I'm mentally,
Ma'am.
I'm in
All right.
middle school. I didn't pass, I
Okay.
speak 3 different languages. I'm not educated.
Okay.
So I don't understand when you throw legal terms at me. I need to speak to me like a toddler. I would understand that better. Thank you.
All right. I'm issuing a judgment. I'm signing a judgment, a piece of paper indicating that plaintiff, your landlord, has the right to possession of the premises.
Okay, so
unless $2,565 is paid prior to July 1st or by July 1st. If it's not paid by July 1st, they can then file for what's called a writ of restitution or an order of eviction to have you move. Either at that point you can move by then or you can pay the money by then. If you fail to move, what will end up happening if they file that order of eviction, the court will sign off on it And then what will happen is the sheriff and other police agency or the sheriff's department or a court officer will show up and will, if you haven't vacated the premises, will remove you from the premises.
Yeah, and I know how the eviction process works. I just don't, I have lawyers in my family, but I'm more on the medical side rather than the lawyer side. But I appreciate all your help, and so
All right.
my husband and I aren't cooperating today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Andrew Meyer on behalf of Joseph Taylor. Mr. Taylor, could you state your name for the record?
Joseph Taylor.
Thank you. Your Honor, this is time and date set for a probable cause conference. This time we're asking the court to set this for the next available preliminary exam date.
Discovery is complete.
To my knowledge.
People had their witnesses available the second. Preliminary examination will be set July 2nd, 2024, 9 a.m. That is before, in person, before Judge Washington.
I wanted to address for his.
Yes, go ahead.
He has been contacting the victim. In this case, I'm also asking you to report his jail phone call privileges. He's made he's called her 195 times.
What?
Yes. And
Did you say 195?
yes.
Oh.
And even one of the calls, he said, email the judge and the prosecutor and the lawyer. And that day we received the email from the victim.
Oh, that's a lie.
Stop.
That's a fucking lie.
Hey,
Oh, no, we're not gonna say that here. Phone privileges are hereby ordered revoked.
Okay.
Defendant's bond is set at no bond.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, he's now in contempt. That's 93. Anything else?
I think at this time, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm gonna need an order. Contempt. You got 93 on that. His bond's been revoked. It's 0, and he's got a preliminary examination. Good luck, Judge Washington.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Judge Simpson is easily in my top 3 favorite judges to watch, and honestly after today, he might have taken the #1 spot. It's either him or Judge Oakley, and if you guys know who Judge Oakley is, shout out to you because he's legendary in his own way. But there's just something different about Judge Simpson's patience under pressure. His calmness is unmatched. He listens to every rant, every tangent, every emotional outburst, and somehow manages to keep the hearing moving without losing his cool. That's a level of composure most people simply don't have, and you've got to give him credit for it. Let me know what you guys think about his style, because I know some people say he's too soft. Personally, I think he strikes the perfect balance between firm and fair, and out of the 2 hearings we watched, the first one was definitely the wildest for me. The second guy did blow up, sure, but the energy from the woman in that first case was just something else entirely. Whatever was going on with her, she seemed completely disconnected from the situation at hand. I genuinely can't understand how her husband ever thought that marriage would be peaceful or easy. I don't think I'd survive a single day in that household, but at the end of the day, in landlord-tenant cases, the law is the law. Personal drama doesn't change the obligations you sign up for. Either you move out willingly or the court orders it anyway. Let me know what you thought of both hearings and whether you've ever seen a couple this stubborn in court. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. Make sure to like and subscribe. It truly helps the channel grow.